Welcome to our monthly market update where we discuss what's happening in the DC area real estate market and what that means for home buyers, sellers, and investors. Let's jump right in.
The number of active homes for sale is down more than 18% compared to this time last year. And to illustrate what that really means, consider this. The number of active detached homes for sale this August was 59% lower than the average number for August over the past 10 years. Now, townhouses and condos are also down, so there's just fewer options for buyers across the board.
Average sales prices dipped down last month for townhomes and condos, but saw an increase for detached homes. Across the board, though, prices are up about 7% from a year ago.
In order to stabilize the market, we need a decrease in demand or an increase in homes for sale. Over the past 2 years, the government has tried to decrease demand by raising interest rates, which increases cost to buyers and decreases affordability.
We've seen mortgage rates go from 3% to over 7% in the last 2 years, which has actually decreased the demand. The reason this hasn't stabilized the market is that the decrease in the number of homes for sale has been even more pronounced, keeping us in a seller's market.
We need more homes on the market, but the number of new listings added to the market last month remains so low that all indicators are that we will remain in a seller's market until we see either interest rates go higher, inventory increase, or the economy slows down a lot.
A few more quick highlights here. The median days on the market is under 10 days for all housing types right now, so houses are moving quick.
The average sales price to list price ratio was 100.4%, meaning that homes are still being sold above the asking price on average. While the ratios have decreased since last month, it is still nearly 2% higher than it was at this time last year.
Now, based on this data and a whole lot more that we look at, here's our advice. If you're a seller, the market is still strong in the DC area and homes are still being sold above the asking price due to the lack of supply. However, if the number of homes for sale were to normalize, prices would likely decrease. If you have a property to sell, especially an investment property that you don't want to hold on to, now is the time to get top price. The future is uncertain, and this environment presents a bird in the hand situation. It's also a great time to sell if you have an older home that needs work, since buyers are willing to purchase homes as is. If you're interested in selling but you don't want to deal with the hassle that comes along with it, let us know. We actually have multiple buyers right now willing to buy homes that need work. Now, if you are a buyer, the good news is we typically see a drop in home prices in the fall and winter due to buyer demand that usually decreases. Now, if I was a buyer, fall is when I would be ramping up my search. Interest rates are high, and that hurts, but we don't know when or if they're coming down again. During the high inflation of the 70s and 80s, they stayed above 7% for over 20 years. And at some point, you want to buy a home to start building equity. Now is the time to be smart about buying. You want to find a home that's right for you and will allow you to stay for a longer term if possible, since the future is a little uncertain. If you're an investor, it's hard to get a good deal out there right now, but we are finding that as design trends have changed, buyers are willing to pay a huge premium for something that is extremely nice. And we have seen our investors test the top ranges of neighborhood prices for homes that are really nicely renovated. For builders, there's actually been a great appetite for new construction, surprisingly. Everyone thought that rising interest rates would hurt the new home market, but the opposite has actually happened. There's a lot of people in the area that have a lot of money, and they now want to live closer to work in new homes. So that's the summary, but everyone's circumstances are different and there's more data to consider. It's never been more important to work with a realtor who really understands the market, finances, and your circumstances. If you don't already have someone like that you know and trust to help guide you through the process, we would love to be that for you. Give us a call and we'll talk you through how we can help you use real estate to achieve your future goals. Until next time, know that we're here for you, we care about you, and we're never too busy for any of the referrals of the people that you care about.